Then he would take to his next slide and he would say, quote, "It hit me different because I realized we don't support each other the way other cities do. Look at Detroit, Memphis,
have you lost
even smaller
your mind,
cities.
nigga? They don't
When
support
one of their
each
artists
other.
blows up, the whole city backs them. They jump on remixes, repost their music, bring each other on tour. That's how you build something strong."
Kill each other. Now, Lil Zay Osama has just called out the entire city of Chicago after Thug just recently dissed Lil Durk. We're gonna get into this right away, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna get it popping. Let's see what's going on right now up in Chicago.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous_. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, you know what I'm starting to see here? It's a whole bunch of Chicago guys using these Young Thug audios against Durk as a way to somehow make it about them and use it to also show their loyalty towards Lil Durk. Like, I don't know about y'all, but you would have thought Durk bought houses for the whole projects, right? The way everyone is coming out the woodworks and coming at Young Thug.
Oh, shit,
and it's funny because they always say, what's the easiest way to get our people to come together? Either by a funeral or some type of controversy or drama.
Bro, Thug has been getting absolutely cooked.
Yesterday, let someone y'all don't know or don't really have any type of dealings with, let them say something about you or the other person and watch how fast y'all click up together to go against that one person. Now, when it comes to this Durk situation, I personally think everyone's just trying to use this to their benefit, which some of these same people was acting like they wasn't even feeling Durk prior to this, right? But y'all know what? Clout is a
dangerous drug, yeah.
Now, somehow a lot of these guys done use this whole situation as an opportunity to get attention, whereas now it's almost like a Chicago versus Atlanta. You got guys in Chicago responding, then you got guys affiliated with Young Thug responding. Like, what's going on here, y'all? But once again, that clout is one hell of a drug. But on another note, here we have Lil Zay Osama. Now, before we even get into what he had to say about Young Thug concerning Durk, I'm confused. Because despite Lil Zay Osama beefing with almost everyone associated with 600 in Chicago, period, a little bit of that spilling into O Block with other factions, I wonder how is he expecting to still have a good relationship with Lil Durk? Maybe he knows something that we don't. But after all the things he said and done with this whole situation, I can't see Durk being cool with him if he does even get out.
Bro, Thug has just been getting absolutely cooked. If y'all don't know, man, y'all need to go watch like the last 5 Poetic Flacco videos, man, because he goes into depth and very, very good. He gives a very, very good explanation on this, man. He's been getting absolutely cooked, man. It's been bad. Bad. The whole industry is turned on him. And right now, he's supposed to be popping. He just got like he's on his come home right now from jail. You know, like that first day out, you supposed to be popping, bro. He has been getting cooked. It has been awful. Just terrible.
Jail. Because think about it, right? If he does decide to still mess with Lil Zay Osama, it'll be like a conflict of interest because now you got the guys who's affiliated with 600 and the other ones who's not going to like that. Keep in mind with what Lil Zay Osama tried to pull with the whole King Von stunt, you have a lot of guys upset with him about that. So with Durk claiming that Von is his brother and having ties to the same guys that Zay chose to diss, I don't see how he would get out and mess with Zay. Keep in mind, Zay also came at THF 46. Now, as y'all know, Bezu and Durk is really tight, so that's another relationship jeopardized if Durk get out and does decide to still rock with Lil Zay Osama.
Yeah, but rappers are weird, bro.
I don't think he's willing to throw away friendships with guys he knew for years for someone he just met not too long ago, no matter how much they bro each other. Now, I mention all this because Lil Zay Osama will call himself going at Young Thug and speaking up for not just the situation surrounding Lil Durk, but he's also talking about how Chicago is as a whole. He's basically saying that Chicago don't stick together, nobody's doing anything to help one another, and he even went back to saying that this is not the Chicago that he knows from when guys like Bump J and other OGs had it in a chokehold.
Bro, like, have you never heard the saying there's no honor amongst thieves? Like, what do you mean the whole Chicago to stick together, bro? A bunch of people committing violent crimes against each other have zero ability to care about that type of shit. It's all them doing whatever benefits them in the moment, by the way. Not even benefit themselves long term, benefit themselves in the moment. You have lost your damn mind, man. You have lost your absolute motherfucking mind if you think that you saying that is going to get the entire Chicago of all places to stick together. You are smoking crack.
Durk to go in the whole 9 yards. But like I said, I have a hard time believing that when Durk come home, he's going to be messing with Lil Zay Osama.
Nah.
But let's get into what Lil Zay Osama had to say as he would take to his IG story and he would say, quote, "Real talk, I've been watching this whole situation and it got me thinking. I get it, street-ish happens. There's politics in this game. I'm not perfect and I've been in situations too. But when I heard that call where Thugger said, I did a lot for Lil Durk when his career wasn't going well and I did too much for you, then said, cut that cap ad ish out, that opened my eyes. Not because of the beef itself, but because it showed me something about how we move as a city. Chicago been putting in work for decades. Durk been carrying the city way before a lot of rappers even knew the game. But somehow we still end up in spots where people from other cities feel like they made us or like we owe them something. That's because our ecosystem is broken. Back in the Bo Deal BSM and Bump J days, that type of disrespect would
Bro, what are you on, some revolution
Then he would
shit?
take to his next slide and he would say, quote, "It hit me different because I realized we don't support each other the way other cities do. Look at Detroit, Memphis,
have you lost your mind,
cities.
nigga? They don't
When
support
one of their
each
artists
other.
blows up, the whole city backs them. They jump on remixes, repost their music, bring each other on tour. That's how you build something strong."
Nigga, they kill each other. What are you talking about, bro? The second, bro, what? They kill each other, nigga. Have you lost your mind? Memphis and Detroit? Detroit especially, you put that first. Have you lost your absolute damn mind? Jeez, man. You know how many artists have died in Detroit? Have you lost your absolute fucking mind?
We already got everything we need right here in Chicago, every style, every sound, the producers, the engineers, the videographers. But we've been moving two separate instead of moving together. So when outsiders come in, we show love like it's their second home. And too many times it ends with disrespect, like what we saw with Smurf. This showed me that if we don't back each other up, we leave space for outsiders to feel like they could play with what we built. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning, and what I learned is this. Chicago gotta support Chicago. When one of us drops, we gotta post it. When one of us wins, we all gotta celebrate it. It isn't much to ask for us to win together. Now,
Look,
let me tell y'all right now.
I respect the movement, but that shit ain't happening,
If
bro.
this ain't one of the most biggest contradictions I've seen in a long time, I don't know what is. And this is the problem, right? Because a lot of these guys, they do a lot of good talking, but no action. All this sounds good, right?
On paper, it
all
sounds good.
this sounds great,
right?
But guess what? FYB J-Man is over there trying to push peace, and he's one of the same guys saying that I'm not pushing peace. Actually, he's one of the same guys that contribute to the peace not being pushed at all in Chicago.
Right.
But here he is saying Chicago need to support Chicago. Let me tell you, one of the main reasons Chicago don't support Chicago is because right now Chicago is a full-out war. It's like a battlefield. Nobody knows who to trust. Everybody talking about backdoor this, backdoor that.
Yeah, bro. You're not united in that city like that.
We don't support one another. It's because a lot of them don't support each other because that same drill culture that he pushes within his music as well is one of the main reasons why, right? Like, this can't be the same man that just went live and saying,
yeah, bro, in my opinion, Chicago's absolutely cooked, bro, and I have no belief that it will be fixed. The reason I feel like that is because, bro, Chicago literally thrives off of pure negativity, like pure negativity, aka the drill rap culture in Chicago. The problem is you're not going to be able to unite that city, because if you unite them, that means to some degree you're going to have to tone that shit down. And these niggas are not toning that down, bro. That's just not going to happen. All right? The culture there is too strong for that. So good luck, bro. If I were you, pack my suitcases and get the fuck out of there, bro, and never return. That's what I say about Chicago. There's nothing else, man. I don't know what he's talking about when he says this shit.